crazy hair because I was wearing a wig earlier and now I'm not, and I did my hair kind of like this to like fit it in the wig, but it was all like tied back. So I'm just gonna not be talking about Agatha All Along, like the finale right now, because I'm still trying to process my thoughts. I cried too much. I don't really know much of what happened. All I know is I was sobbing. Um, I'm going to rewatch it when I'm in a better mental place. I could not sleep last night. When I did sleep, I kept waking up thinking about this show, and then I keep crying randomly throughout the day. So that's fun. Happy Halloween, guys. It's not Halloween anymore, so it's November 1st. Wow. Okay. I found out Rio was deaf. On, let's see here. Okay, I found out she was deaf on September 26, 2024. Somebody posted on Instagram that Lady Death made an appearance, and I pulled up Lady Death in the comics, and then I searched like Lady Death Agatha All Along. Oops, I didn't know. Okay, I didn't know. So as you can see, is my screenshot. There you go. You see the Wiccan Funko Pop leak, and also from like Death. I don't know why they called her Death in that. It's fine. They could just said Rio for now, but you know, what's done is done. That's fine. The whole me knowing Billy was Wiccan wasn't a big issue because I knew he was Wiccan from the moment I saw him, and I also heard like time ago, a while ago. I'm not okay, man. I barely slept. A while ago, I heard a rumor that Joe Locke was going to be Wiccan. That was like years ago. In my opinion, sorry Joe Locke, you breathe and you're Billy. Like you just breathe. All I know, you just scream Billy. I'm sorry. You did a good job keeping a secret, but I kind of knew it from the beginning. Here is my video. I will try to play it loud enough so we can hear. Yay. There we go.
Hi, it's Kat, also
The
known
audio
as the MC Noob.
was so bad.
Far, I have no idea if I'm going to be posting this publicly or just sending it to my two friends, Pip and Sparky. So we are huge WandaVision fans, and we have this podcast together, the Westview Circus podcast.
I don't think I'm going to post it to the podcast.
So,
it sounds bad.
Unfortunately, I have to say that I have found out the secret identity, I guess you can say, of Rio. So I'm not going to be posting this or sending it to my two friends until Marvel themselves reveals it in the show. So unfortunately, there was a Funko Pop leak of two characters, and those characters were Rio and Teen. So I'm just going to be talking about Rio right now. So far, I am trying my best to steer clear of anything that would point to her real identity, her real name. For all I know, I think her name is Rio, but I think that this is just her alias, if you say.
Yeah, sure.
So if nobody wishes to know that, however, I feel like by the time I do post it, you will know this, because I'm literally not going to post this and risk spoiling it for literally anybody. So, okay. I don't know exactly how to say, but I have been kind of gaslighting my two friends.
Yeah.
And just in efforts to withhold this information from them. Oh my gosh, go away. I have virus protection. Sorry. Okay, but in efforts to conceal her identity so I don't risk spoiling it before it's in the series, and I'm hoping that it will be like revealed by episode 6 or 7 even. I don't want to have to wait. However, I think Agatha for sure knows who Rio truly is.
Yeah, stuttering.
Like, she knows. I saw a TikTok posted by, let me figure out their name, because I want to make sure I don't okay, it's Catherine Serpent Harkness. And so the TikTok literally just made my brain light up. Like, I knew that, oh, this is a possible lead on any information about Rio. So, okay, I guess I can say it now. Rio's real name is Death, her superhero name. In a sense, I've just been telling my friends it's her superhero name. I'm not saying she's a superhero. She's morally gray. She is definitely some sort of villain. But I think they don't need to trust her, because we don't know that she is literally Death herself, possibly.
Yeah, the personification
And
of death.
I was under the impression that she stabbed Billy.
Yeah, I thought she did, but she didn't.
I don't think she had any association with that. They maybe want you to think that she did stab Billy and she wants to kill him, but I'm not sure she could. So, where in the world is our spoiler chat channel, which I am telling my two friends to avoid at all costs?
That's why I've been posting everything.
Okay.
Wow.
This was also posted by Catherine Serpent Harkness on TikTok. Thinking about the scene where Teen was inches away from death, literally, and Agatha looked at Rio and said, "Don't." Then thinking about how it must have been when Nick was dying, how Agatha must have begged Rio not to take him from her. But it was her job, and she had to. How Agatha was completely shattered by loss, and she couldn't watch it happen again. This has got me thinking, is Rio, in a sense, not saying she is, like the Grim Reaper?
Yeah. She is. She is.
This could even be like a witch only thing and not
It
everybody,
could be.
but with witches in their covens, is she like guiding witches to the afterlife, taking them away from people? I don't know.
I don't know.
And then I said, like, beginning to think she acts as some sort of Grim Reaper, didn't necessarily try to hurt Teen or Nick. And then it clicked. He is young. He is strong, Agatha said. Nick could have been fatally ill.
Yeah.
She could have taken him away. Maybe she wanted Billy dead because he isn't supposed to live. He died. So
he literally died.
Hopefully, Teen is Billy. And in the comics,
hopefully, yeah.
Billy Coplin,
and you knew,
I
so.
can't pronounce that,
Kaplan
died in a car accident.
Yeah.
And then I believe the spirit of Wanda's child, Billy Maximoff, it was like some sort of reincarnation. I haven't read the comics yet. I have some.
Me too.
But I haven't had time to read them.
Yeah, still not time. It's been like a month.
But I don't have any
October 7th.
That particular run. So,
October 7th.
Really,
we're good.
Quite literally escaped death. He cheated death. Rio is death herself.
Yeah.
He escaped her. She actually could have tried to kill him.
Could have.
But, like, she could have tried to kill him.
Wait, I'm going to touch on this now that we have more context. So, essentially, I think that Billy got injured. He was almost bleeding out. He was going to die. Agatha looks over to him and says, don't take him away from me, essentially. Because she knew that Rio was death. She knew who she was. Rio took away Nick from Agatha. So, she was like, don't take him away. And so that kind of just like sparked trauma with her, because I don't know. I feel like I had a better way of like saying this, but still the show killed my brain cells. So yeah.
Because oh my gosh, my brain's fried.
It's still fried.
Let me think real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, you're still thinking. Wow.
She could have tried to kill Billy because he escaped death in a sense. He did die. And Billy Maximoff is in his body as a spirit.
Well, I don't think she tried to kill him then.
Because, for one reason, I believe, I think that Teen is definitely Billy because he acts a bit like a child. He has an optimistic, childlike wonder about him.
Yeah.
And
sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm traumatized.
I don't know. There's also so many things I've seen so far that point to that he could be Billy. So there's that. And about the whole thing, she was like, he is young, he is strong, somebody said. I think it was Celia.
Yes. Yeah.
What if Nick was fatally ill, considering this could have been hundreds of years ago? Rio could have pleaded for him.
Well, Agatha. I meant Agatha.
I'm tired. Okay, my brain's fried. Agatha could have pleaded to Rio for her to help Nick, but maybe she couldn't have intervened. And
she
why
gave them
did she
time.
Want to kill Agatha?
Yeah, why?
There could have been something Agatha did in which I guess
where are you
Rio
going?
I don't know. It's wanting to. I don't know. I felt like I had ideas going into this, but I had
They're gone.
Something. I don't know.
They're gone.
But I don't know. There's a reason why. But I I mean, I don't know.
What's
I
the
know Rio
reason?
is like quite a psycho,
Yeah, just a
and I don't know
little.
much about her. I'm excited for like, but then again,
what?
he could have been fatally ill.
Yes.
And they said Agatha could have sacrificed him for the Darkhold, or did she?
No, she did not.
Maybe he was sick and he was dying, and Agatha had to leave to get the Darkhold, or she was already corrupt at that point.
We don't know about that
And
still.
so it wasn't like
no.
Agatha killed Nick herself.
She didn't. He just died.
I don't think she would have killed her son.
She wouldn't have.
But I'm just gonna tell my friends that, oh my gosh, Rio probably did it. Rio doesn't care about Nick or Agatha.
Wow.
And kind of just make them think she's like a villain. She could be a villain for all I know. I mean, Death is a pretty cool villain name. And so the other theory is that...
What is your theory?
In episode 3, during Lilia's vision, that the lady with the skull on her face was Death.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that was Rio.
Yeah.
Possibly. I'm not saying it is Rio.
Possibly.
Okay. I don't know how to word this. So how I found out is I was Googling...
You were?
Death. Lady Death, to be exact.
Yeah, just Googling Death in general.
I didn't know that in the results would be the Funko Pop.
Pop.
Oh my gosh, why do I keep saying Funko Pop? I'm tired. And the Funko Pop leak.
Funko Pops. You're too close to the microphone, so it's
Rio
not
with her
sounding
name.
good. Okay.
That said Death.
Death, yes.
And so
Death.
In Lilia's vision, that was Lady Death.
That was her, same
comics, thing. Is that Rio's true form?
Yes.
Also, I feel like Agatha totally knows.
She knows
that Rio is Death. Because the way she pleaded to Rio, saying, don't, and kept looking at her, and it's like, please, don't take him away from me too.
Owie.
So, I don't know what happens, but she could act as, like, I guess some sort of Grim Reaper guiding these witches to the afterlife.
Yeah.
And so, she'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. Still know.
She could know that where Nick is. I don't know how it works. It's really confusing. I still don't have much context. I still don't have much context. But
context.
Yeah, I don't know. There's still so many questions we have, but we will get answers, and I'm not going to be looking for those answers.
Nope. Okay, that's it. For the little episode I filmed just talking about it.
Okay, hi. So with one of the messages
I
told you,
okay, it's better.
That was me kind of mildly gaslighting you. So I used the word death a couple of times, and hi, congrats. If you are hearing this, you officially know that.
I said that.
Rio...
This is from October 13th, 2024, which is when Wanda died. When Wanda died. That's when Wanda died. Yeah, R.I.P. Wanda. 1 second. October 13th. I don't know. I won't be able to find it, but I used the word death in it, but I wasn't like saying it about her. It wasn't about Rio. So,
Doll's name is none other than Death. She is Death herself. So
Yay!
I don't know right now, as of yet, what this could mean for her character. All I know is that Wanda would absolutely hate her, considering she is Death. Does this mean that she acts as the Grim Reaper? I don't know. I don't know if Grim Reaper... Let me check. Let me go on my computer. Please hold. We would probably have the answer to this, but I don't know now. But 1 second.
You're taking too long.
I will say one thing while I'm on my computer. People are talking about the kiss of death. I don't know if that means anything at all. But people are like, well, what if they kiss? And what if it's a kiss of death? We have to worry about that. I don't know what that would mean.
Genuinely, I didn't know the kiss of death meant dying in general. And then my friends told me, because I brought it up to them. I was like, people worry about, like, once we knew who Rio was, I was like, people are worried about the kiss of death. Do you think that means anything? And they're like, kiss of death means dying. I don't think that's going to happen. Well, that happened, and it also was also a real kiss. Agatha kissed her, and took Rio's powers, kind of, and then that killed her. Because she didn't want to face the truth about Nick, which was heartbreaking, and I stopped. And that's all I'm gonna say before I cry again. Yay!
But that's what I've seen. But yeah, I'm just assuming that I don't know if it's something only witches know about. Like I don't know if they have their own kind of like mythology of some sort. But I think you'll like her if it's anything of that sort. Is Grim Reaper a part? I don't know anything about mythology, and I can't ask you because I'm gonna give things away. But okay, European folklore and mythology.
So folklore.
Okay, cool.
And also mythology.
I don't know here. But yeah, they said like death is with us or something like that with the Ouija board thing. And then
Death
like
is here with us, I think.
Ask about death or something of that sort, and that's quite literally Rio's name.
Oops.
So, congrats. I don't know exactly. Like, I cannot. This is literally something I cannot tell you. Like, even if I tried, I can't tell you her name, and you're probably like, you probably have been like, oh my gosh, Kat. You're gonna say her name.
You're gonna say her name.
I physically cannot, and it's just a word, so I can just casually bring it up and not refer to her as death. So I'm just assuming her true form is that skeleton.
Yay.
But I don't know.
You don't know?
It's just yikes. And I'm hoping that maybe next episode they'll bring it up. Maybe during like Billy's flashback scene when he has that car accident, you could see her like peering in the corner, but then again, they're probably not gonna say that's her name. I don't know.
That didn't happen.
But like I tried to gaslight myself into forgetting about this.
I tried, I really did.
Surprised, but there's literally nothing I can do. I don't know anything about her. I don't know.
She's having a crisis. Past me. I'm having a crisis.
Okay. I'm gonna go read about this character in the comic books because yes, we will know whenever. I don't know. For all I know, you guys could be listening to this at the finale because they couldn't have said the
Episode 7.
She is a cosmic being and the personification of death itself. It can assume many forms of any gender, but most often is a cloaked skeleton of a woman, or a woman. I meant. Skeleton changes for each species. So I don't know what its like powers are or anything. It was literally in one comic book, which is Marvel Mystery Comics number 10 from June 1940.
There might have been more, I feel like. I could have just been looking at the wrong source.
Huh. I don't, there has to be more.
Jasmine.
I don't know anything about this, but.
I took too long.
In the comics, Thanos and Deadpool both fell in love with her.
Yeah, people want them to be together. Oh boy. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, I'm taking so long. Death
itself can liberate the soul or spirit of a living being, but generally leaves this task to the various beings of the afterlife, such as the Valkyries, Hela, or Doorman. Because death is the embodiment of death, every lost soul belongs to it. So the agent of passage is irrelevant.
Irrelevant?
Words, but I don't know. Whatever. Because I don't want to read too much, but.
Yeah, no.
So that the Sorcerer Supreme. Okay, other beings with proper knowledge, such as the Sorcerer Supreme, can challenge it directly. By succeeding at this challenge, they can become immune to true death. Okay, so Wanda and Rio have to be best friends. So Wanda can be immune to death.
Yeah.
I feel like this character is lesser known, so they could really use it for like good adaptations in the MCU.
I'm scared. If we see her back, someone's dying.
I'm intrigued. And so I feel like there's other things I've said. Like,
what?
I've said something like, Billy literally cheated death.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. I feel like maybe she's kind of like, I can't intervene. Then again, she has to kill people a lot. And you can see she has a psychotic behavior because she's like sending people to the afterlife. She's obsessed with killing people and stabbing people and paying dues, maybe. I don't know. She could work for somebody. She could be an actual agent of Mephisto, not gonna lie. If he's like in charge, if he tells her to be the one to bring people to him, I don't know, but imagine the next episode. Oh gosh, imagine the next episode.
What are you gonna say?
The reds like circled around the 6 meant that they were going to the afterlife.
They were not. Liar.
Oh shit. I didn't think it was possible, not gonna lie.
No, it wasn't. So
imagine Thank goodness. They all did die. I don't know what's insane. Imagine if they all
everyone dies and goes to the afterlife.
The afterlife, and then Mephisto was there, and they had to like make a deal with him or death, and then like I don't want to think about that happening. Like, you know,
I hate Mephisto theories.
Like stuff with like the Field of Reeds and like Egyptian afterlife and mythology. I don't no more. Like that was fine. Just no more with Mephisto. We don't need that.
No.
But like I feel like she has to be involved in like only witch stuff. Like I don't think it's everybody and everything. Like maybe Marvel has different afterlives for different people, different beliefs, and different like characters and what their like associations are and stuff like that. Because we saw like Valhalla. I can't pronounce that. We also saw Valhalla, which I feel like there's another word for that, and one of you will like help tell me, which would be great. And then there was one with it was something. They deleted it. A deleted scene from Endgame.
Mm-hmm.
And it was
Morgan and Tony. Morgan. Yes.
And then we also had the one with Thanos in their version of the afterlife. So like they're doing stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm just hoping we don't have a Hercules Disney version moment.
What do you mean?
But what if we have like a Percy Jackson moment? But then again,
what do you mean?
I don't know. I don't want to see Mephisto.
You clown. Okay. Yes, sobbing. That was wild, but okay. Yeah, I was like, I said this. Rio's lyric in the song, "Get gaslit," because I lied about like whole death's hand in mine. And it was like, it works because Billy was dead, because we knew Billy was Billy then. So I said this, "Get gaslit. I hold death's hand in mine." Is Agatha holding Rio's hand, because Rio is death. And also my friend said, like, is she the Grim Reaper? And I shut that down real quick as well. And boy, I said theory. Rio could want Agatha dead so they could be together with the skull emoji, and yeah. Okay, here we go. This is when Pip guessed who Rio is. Okay, so Sparky said LOL about something, and then Pip said, "I'm thinking Lady Death, because that would kind of explain why she's a green witch, life and death. But we already saw Lady Death in Lilia's flashback, so I don't even know." And I said, maybe it was just a comic Easter egg. I was trying here. And then Pip said, also, Death would be a completely weird Funko Pop. And then I said, I don't think they do something like that. And then, what else was there? I don't know. Okay. And then Pip also said, this is literally one of my, like, 10 working theories, though, LOL. And Sparky said, yeah, I heard people talking about that, but it kind of looked just like a skeleton, so I don't even know anymore if it was, like, a metaphorical or just, like, horror imagery. And I said, like, I'm not telling you who she is if you were to say her name. That was telling the truth. Like, you said her name, I'm not going to tell you she's Death. Like, ding, 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 you got it, you're correct. No. And Sparky said, I guess we might find out in her trial. She didn't get one. And then I said, last time I checked, Rio had skin. And Sparky went, fair. And then something about what does something mean? And I just went, Vidal. Vidal means life. And then Pip was like, oh yes. And I was like, makes no sense for her to be named that. River of Life is her full name meaning, apparently. Keep on guessing. That's my poor excuse attempt for gaslighting. And then here we go. This is about her motives, I believe.
Hello, so if you have gotten to this point, congrats. You have officially known that Rio is death.
Wow!
And I have been lying to you this
whole
entire time.
Wow!
So yes, Rio is death herself. She possibly is going to want to get
This
Billy's
is
body.
the 20th of this month.
Showed up after Billy saw Agatha. And you know what she does? She collects dead bodies and possibly takes them to the afterlife. How fun is that?
Oh, the underworld. I'm tired, sorry.
What? Agatha and Rio are probably going to fight because Agatha is now protective over Billy. She cannot let her take him away from her like Rio possibly took Nick away from her. However, maybe she's looking after her. No, him. She's looking after him in the underworld, and I am tired. So yes, you have been gaslighted. You have been gaslit, and all of this was lies. Everything I have just told you today has been a lie. Thank you very much, and I hope you don't fall for that. But Pip, you were correct. Ding, 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 ding. Her motives are probably to get Billy and take him to the underworld because it's a dead body and he's possessing a dead body, and Wiccan likes to rewrite the rules. That is his power. But oh no, what's gonna happen to the witches that love each other?
Oh.
They're gonna be forced to fight. Oh no! Rio's evil. Oh no, she's a skeleton lady, possibly. Oh no, that might actually be Lady Death, but minus Lady. So technically, I wasn't really lying because I just said the word death.
Okay. And then here we go. On let me see what day this was. On the 20th as well was me finding out this on Amazon, and then also every single tarot card shirt. Do you see these? All of them from episode 7. Every single one. But thank you for watching. I might post this, I don't know, but that was me just going over like theories I had before I saw the show, because I did unfortunately know Rio was death going into this. I, however, did not know or theorize that Billy was behind the whole entire Witch's Road. I saw someone like think that it was either him who did it, and then somebody else thought it was something Agatha made up to trick witches into get dead bodies so she could like bring them for Rio, which she did actually. So that person was very correct, and the other person was also very correct. I don't know who they were. I saw them on TikTok. One could have been like a comment, and then one could have also been a video, and it's been a while since I've seen that. But like the whole thought behind like Agatha made up the road with Nick, and then ended up using it as a ruse to kill witches to give them to Rio so she had more time, so she could have more time with him. And then when they didn't kill a witch that one day, he passed away that night. He went with his other mom. So that is incredibly tragic, but I'm gonna go now and I'll edit my next video later. I was very sad, okay? I was very, very sad. So I don't really want to edit that again or watch the episode for just a little while. A couple days. Give me a couple days. I'll rewatch it, and I think that now that I'm talking about it, maybe I'll do like it more. But then again, right now I feel okay. It was crying a lot about it. So thank you for watching. Have a good day, and I will be back. I might post a few videos occasionally. I might stay in the Agatha All Along era for like a bit, even though it's not spooky season anymore, which is really tragic. But I don't know what content I'm making aside from this, like reaction videos. I do want to try other things like short form content on TikTok. I would like to react to like Sorry for Your Loss, by Elizabeth, like not by, but like starring Elizabeth Olsen. I've been avoiding that because I like WandaVision because of grief, and I don't like grief. I don't like it. I like WandaVision and I relate to it because of grief, and that is also focused about grief and also depression. So I don't know how I'll be when I watch it, but we'll see. I might watch it and film it and react to that. But I do want to I would like to learn about characters and do character analysis like on characters in the future, or like share ideas and theories for like WandaVision related things, and share like ideas like Oh yeah, how could we get Scarlet Witch back? I don't know. I may have some ideas, but I don't know. They're not gonna listen to me because no one watches anything I post. That's all good. So have a great day. Finally will wrap up this outro. Bye. I suck at this. I'll get better in the future. I will, but yeah. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Oh my gosh, just give up already.